Hey everyone, welcome back to Fallout 4. As promised, let's get inside of Arcadia. I checked in between episodes about the perk that Longfellow would give us, and I'm still away with Codsworth. We've seen that, right? He was like, we're more acquaintances. That's not ideal. That requires a key. That does too. Longfellow gives you a perk that makes you less vulnerable to sea creatures. So it's not something that you immediately need, but it's nice to have. But the one that Codsworth gives me is more important.
I thought to myself,
wow. Who are you, the fucking Borg Queen?
Understanding. Peace. While you're here in Arcadia, Synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
Alright.
What are you?
I told you. I'm the old synth on the mountain.
Model 101?
I know the plastic skin and tubes out the back can be unsettling, but I want to ask you to look past that. Tell me why you're here and I'll try to help you.
I will not be like this. We've seen that synths can be normal people, so let's...
I came here looking for Kasumi Nakano.
Really? I'm impressed. Few would brave the kind of journey you've had for the sake of someone else. Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see her if you'd like.
Yes,
Before
please.
you do, though, tell me, do you think Kasumi is a synth?
Who or what she is isn't important.
But it is. It's everything. Imagine just looking at your own hands and having to wonder, was I born with these, or were they manufactured? None of us take this transition lightly. She's facing the possibility of her entire life being a lie, that someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding, not pretending to be something else. One more question, if you'll indulge me. You're here for Kasumi, but I suspect there could be another reason you came to us. Tell me, are you a synth?
What? How would I
How
know?
would I even know?
I'm afraid if you're looking for some biological test we can do, there isn't any. None that aren't fatal. Instead, you have to look for the signs. Holes in someone's memory. Feelings of unexplained isolation. Odd dreams. But ultimately, you have to decide for yourself. What do you believe?
I like this approach.
Have you ever questioned your humanity?
I'm
I'm a
human.
human being, not a synth.
Are you sure? I don't mean to question you, but what's the first memory you have?
I'm not gonna tell my life story to someone I barely know. Let's hear your answer first.
I was in a laboratory. In the Institute. They were pulling pieces of my head out. Something about wanting to test some neural process. That was every day for months. Strapped down. Operated on. And then I was out. The Institute has fail-safes to strip memories that could identify where they are, how to find them. But I do remember being quite content. I was free. That is my earliest
I like the
memory.
character design. It's really cool.
Now, yours.
I was with my husband. We were getting ready for the day. I had to take care of my son, Sean. And Well, lots happened since then.
But no memories before then? No.
Because it's a game that doesn't tell the story.
Your first kiss? That's usually a sign.
I like this. It's interesting.
That's a hard thing to transfer into another mind. Isn't it funny how a memory can feel like a whole different reality? People, places, even sounds and colors can change. Or someone else has changed them. I won't lie to you. There will always be other explanations. Trauma, disease, the background radiation. They all take their toll on the mind. But I can promise you that you will be accepted here. Whatever you decide is true for yourself.
Thank you. You've given me a lot to think about.
I'm glad to hear it. Acadia is open to you. Feel free to walk the grounds. Introduce yourself to my co-founders, Faraday and Chase, and I'm sure you're eager to talk to Kasumi. She's usually working down below. Is there anything else you need from me?
Oh, where do I even begin?
I'm part of a group that helps synths. A railroad.
Really? I don't understand why a group dedicated to helping synths would convince them through fear that their only option is to hide. Yes, they volunteer for the memory wipe. Yes, not knowing you're a synth makes it harder for the Institute to find you. But the cost, I know how frightening it is. The risk of capture. But sacrificing what you are, avoiding the true struggle to be accepted as our own form of life.
He's a purist. Mm-hmm.
Ideals aren't going to protect escaped synths. We do what we have to.
I know that's what you think. I just... No, I shouldn't judge. I'm over here, far from the Commonwealth, in relative safety. Is there anything else you'd like to discuss?
Should I tell him that I'm in the Brotherhood? Nah.
So, everyone here in Acadia is a synth?
Yes. Either they were escapees we managed to find before the Institute could, or they were victims of a mind wipe, and we revealed the truth to them.
I should get going.
I will not tell them I'm the Brotherhood.
Are you feeling alright?
I'm fine. You worry too much.
Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough. You know we blew 3 more relays this week. I'm coming in. You stay right there.
Oh boy. I need to help all the synths as well. And this is an awesome place. Look at all that technology. I should not tell the Brotherhood that, right? Or should I? Did he tell me? Give him a key?
Pick this.
No, he did not. Okay, who are you?
Hard enough time keeping up with
Oh, he's Faraday.
all this nonsense with the atom lunatics.
They're nothing you need to be concerned about.
It's not them. I'm concerned about you, Dima. You can't solve all the world's problems. Certainly not all at once.
Dearest Faraday, relax. All will be fine.
Okay. Some junk laying around here. Okay, I can go...
So, you've talked to Dima. You know why we're here.
Yes, I know.
Certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. Dima's vision is worth fighting for.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. It is a good cause. Synths definitely deserve to be safe, just like everyone else.
It's so good to hear that. Very encouraging. Please, make sure Dima knows that as well. He's put so much of himself into this. All his time and energy devoted to helping others. he never stops to think of himself. Sometimes I worry about, well, if I wasn't here to make sure his equipment is all functional. And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers. So many things to keep track of.
You do all this work yourself?
Mostly, yes. I get help from the others when I can. But no one else really understands Dima the way I do.
I see.
If there's anything I can do to help out, just let me know.
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do. It's likely somewhat dangerous, though, so I understand if you'd rather not. There's a boat along the coast of the island. It was transporting some hardware we needed. Storage drives. The boat never finished the trip, you see. So the drives are still out there. I could really use them here for extra parts, if nothing else. My understanding is that the boat wrecked southwest of here. So, does this sound like something you could handle?
Sure. Should I ask him?
What happened to the boat? Why didn't it make it?
The island is dangerous after all. But I really could use the spare parts. So, will you find them?
Sure.
Sure thing, Faraday. I'll get the drives for you.
Thank you. I really do appreciate it.
There's more to that, isn't there? Look at all this computer shit. I'm sorry.
Yes?
Okay, I should get going. This is here. Wasn't there another guy I should talk to? Chase or whatever was his name?
Not planning on staying long.
Is there a problem with my being here?
Maybe. Maybe not. Acadia is only as secure as we make it. We take unnecessary risks, we get careless, and things can go bad. Fast.
That's
if there's
true.
a synth who needs a safe place, then we take them in. Let them live as a synth, without fear. You don't fit that description. That makes you an unnecessary risk. It's nothing personal. Minimizing our contact with outsiders is just practical.
He's right.
Is there anything I can say or do to change your mind?
Just don't cause any problems.
I don't want to do that. So, what we got
So,
here?
I understand you've seen a good bit of our island. What do you
Stor,
think?
huh?
You're the one who lives here. What do you think of it?
Well, I think it's all rather compelling. This island, with all of its danger and beauty, predates you and I. The ecosystem isn't what it once was, but it has adapted, and it will continue to adapt, long after we're gone.
You're a synth.
What's important?
When are you
really
gone?
important in the
10,000
long run
years? It would
is
still be around, though.
understanding it.
She's right.
And then, passing that knowledge along to those who will follow us.
So, what exactly are you doing?
As much as I can, given limited resources. Cataloging specimens, observing evolutionary trends, compiling data for future generations. I should note that I'm not fully versed in human anatomy, but I'm your best chance of medical assistance should you require it. Since Dima
She's
has
a doctor.
approved of you, I'm more than willing to offer help.
Oh, that's nice.
What can you tell me about Acadia?
It was originally a place of science. I like that about it. Feels like home in a way. I don't mean the Institute when I say home. More that, I don't know, that abstract feeling of belonging someplace.
She has interesting
We all
eyes.
belong here, in our own way. Dima's to be thanked for that.
Oh, look at all this stuff. Purified water, I take that.
Acadia may not look like much from the outside, but it's all some of us have got. It
Oh
certainly
boy.
wasn't what I was expecting.
So many people.
It means there's hope, right?
There is.
That's a good attitude. Hope can get you through the worst of times.
Believe me, I know. When I first escaped, I had no idea what to do with myself. I was so lost. So scared. But I heard rumors of Chase and what she was doing. That she was bringing people to a safe place. A place just for us. And now here I am. For all it's worth.
You're lucky to have found a place in the world.
Yeah, I guess. This just wasn't where I thought I'd end up. Any of it.
Yeah,
I've just gotta
you can be happy
keep
not to be a
myself better
raider.
off here than dead.
Exactly. Or be a douchebag.
Sounds like you got the all clear. So what's your story?
I came here looking for Kasumi.
Oh, isn't that sweet? That Kasumi's a good enough kid, I suppose. Little confused, maybe. But then, aren't we all? Not that anyone's asking, but I'll tell you. It all gets easier to deal with when you realize none of it matters. What you are, where you came from, let go of all that, and life gets simple.
So, when you're a synth, does your beard grow? Because if it does, you should do something about it.
Yeah, I hear you.
Is that so? Huh. Most of the chumps here act like I'm out of my gourd. Good to know someone else sees it my way. Anyway, lately I've taken to amusing myself with trading. Don't have much to work with, but I'm always happy to make a good deal. Let me know if you need something.
Oh,
I probably
yes.
won't have it, but let me know anyway.
Sure.
Let's see what you got.
Let's take a look.
Now we're talking.
Here. Ammunition. Shotgun shells, obviously. He's got 2 fusion cores, that's nice. I'm good on 45mm ammo. So, weapons. Laser rifle. Pipe bolt action sniper rifle. Nothing too crazy. Oh yeah, he's got a good palette though. So let's buy that red X and the red away. You know, because reasons. Thanks, man. Plus I have the money. And I take all your glue, so. Funny story, Fallout 76. I'm getting so much glue. It's crazy. But I lack aluminum
I just gotta
and...
keep telling myself I'm better off here than dead.
Yes, you are. I lack always aluminum, ballistic fiber, that sort of stuff. Look at all this. And it's all mine for the taking. I have already talked to you guy.
In the old world, eh?
Always. They got a weapons workbench and an armor workbench in here. Oh boy, look at this place.
You want to buy something or what?
No, I don't. I don't want to buy something. I want to just loot the hell out of this place. That's where I can go down. You won't need ammunition anyways, right? Since you're just hanging out here. That's where you can go up. Let me just go down and see if I can find Kasumi. There she is.
Circuitry is completely fried.
This place is huge.
Maybe if I reroute the sensors?
Kasumi Nakano?
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
And you got weird shoes.
What's that you're working on?
Just trying to cobble some pre-war junk into something usable. Now, do you mind telling me what you're doing here?
Sure.
Your parents sent me. They want you to come home.
They did what? You came all this way for me. Look, my mom and dad, I mean, those people that were taking care of me, they wouldn't want me back. Not if they knew the truth.
What do you mean?
I'm not their daughter. I'm a synth. I thought if I just left, it would be easier for them. How would that conversation have gone anyway? I've been lying to you this whole time? Your real daughter is dead and I replaced her?
Listen, do you have any proof that you're actually a synth?
Little things. Dreams of waking up in a lab. Years I can't remember from when I was a kid. Not to mention how I never quite fit in back at home.
I know. It must be hard for you. I just want to make sure you're here for the right reasons.
Yeah, so I am. I mean, yes. I believe I'm a synth, but there's something wrong here with Acadia. There's more going on than just the refuge. I can't leave until I've gotten to the bottom of it. I've done enough running.
What kind of problem is there in Acadia?
It's a long
Interesting.
story. I just have to figure out how to... Wait, you find things, track down answers. That's what you do, right? That's why you came after me. What if I told you that there's a secret? A big secret here, on this island. Something way more important than just one lost girl.
I'm listening.
I'm listening.
Okay, where to begin? You saw all those computers that Dima's hooked up to, right? They hold his memories, or offload data from his brain. Or maybe some combination of both? Well, Faraday asked me to help do some repairs on them, and, you know, I got curious.
Of course you
There's
did.
a century's worth of life experiences in there, and that's when I see it. Data models Dima has been making. One was the fog taking over Far Harbor. Another was a nuclear detonation on the island. Plus, death counts. What if Dima is so open and welcoming because he's actually hiding something from us? A plan to wipe out the rest of the island.
You don't trust Dima? After you came all this way for him?
I didn't come to Acadia for him. I came here because this place offered answers. And now that I found a place I belong, I'd rather not lose it all if Dima is secretly planning to destroy everything.
I'll help if I can, but that's not much to go on.
I know. I've been working on that, but I haven't had much luck. I keep seeing Dima, Faraday, and Chase head into the laboratory at the other end of the hall. Then they come out later looking like they've been arguing. There's actually a storage space right next to there. It'd be a perfect spot to hide and eavesdrop, but it's been locked up. I've also tried breaking into Faraday's terminal, since he and Dima are so close, but the security on it is crazy.
I'll figure this out. Just stay here.
Okay,
Okay,
Good luck.
that sounds
And-
interesting.
come back as soon as you found anything.
What's with Dima? Is he like Oh my god. Was it like Dr. Manhattan? I'm not so sure about that, but it's an interesting twist. Alright guys, we're way over time, but it was fun and get some interesting answers, some interesting NPCs. I do like the story of Far Harbor so far. So it's like a couple of things intertwined and not intertwined. It's really cool. So I'm looking forward to exploring more of it. And I thank you everyone for watching this episode, and I'll see you in 2 days. Until then, I'm Stordyr.